Hello, I'm Amber Ford, and using Module 1, I'm going to introduce myself as well as share a little bit about building professional capacity with personal introductions. First of all, a little bit of personal information about myself. I'm a mom of three boys. Kane is my oldest. He is a high school ag teacher, and he teaches in the same district that I do. My middle son is Colin. He's an engineer, and he's the one that just got married in May. So now I have a bonus daughter. And then I have Carson. He's my youngest. He's a high school freshman, and he is an avid long distance runner. He is super lucky because he also goes to school where his mom teaches as well as his older brother, and he has his older brother first hour. So that gets very interesting around the dinner table sometimes. Some of my hobbies and interests are that I love to garden. I have about a 7-acre garden, and with that produce, I like to can it so I can enjoy it for the next year. I am an avid KSU fan, be it at a football or basketball game, but I also like just being on that campus. And finally, I love to volunteer for 4-H and for our local fair board. Some of my favorites are Fountain Diet Coke, chips and salsa, and anything purple makes me happy, hence why I finally was able to get a purple Jeep. Some professional information. This is my 24th year at USD 307 El Saline, and this is my 4th year teaching preschool, and I am also currently the lead teacher for our building, which just means I am the administrator on duty when our administrator is out of the building. Previously, I taught title reading for 3 years, 6th grade for 6 years, and 1st grade for 11 years. I have a bachelor's in elementary education from Bethany College, a master's from K-State in curriculum instruction, an ESL endorsement from Hayes, and now I'm working on my leadership endorsement through Hayes. A little bit about my work environment. At USD 307, we have two buildings that are 15 miles apart, which creates some unique challenges for us. The elementary building is pre-K through 6th grade, and the middle school high school is 7th grade through 12th grade, and that building is actually located in the town of Brookville, where we are out in the country as an elementary school. We have approximately 475 students, and in 2018, our at-risk preschool was added. It is fully funded by grant dollars, and when we decided to do that, I asked if I could take that on. It's been a great challenge, yet very rewarding. The demographics of our district, we are about equal when it comes to male and female, 51% and 49%. 48% of our students are economically disadvantaged. 15% of our students have disability, and then 4% of our students are ELL students. And then there's a picture of me with my afternoon group. I only have 8 in each session due to limiting enrollment due to spacing during this pandemic. Typically, I would have 16 in each session. So we are to talk about developing a collaborative professional culture by using the resources that were provided and to focus on 4 key areas. The first key area was improvement. And improvement serves as a tool for teacher growth. These surveys and evaluations that we complete as staff members, they are used to enhance the learning of students as well as the teachers. Improvement is important for those who require additional knowledge, but also for those that are performing at the highest levels. Everybody has an area that they can work on to improve. The second topic was retention. It's important to focus on that retention piece from the very first day you work with staff. Make sure that they feel like they have a mentor, they can interact with the administration and give cognitive coaching. Another tool that is used is retention money to retain teachers in their position, a little perk to stay in the profession. And then also encourage new staff to participate in student-centered activities. That gives them an opportunity to build relationships outside of the classroom with students and the community. Also, when it comes to retention, we need to be able to focus on mindfulness. This is very important. It has huge health benefits, and it opens the doors to have those mental health conversations. And finally, just to have that sense of awareness of teacher burnout. Watch for those signs and incorporate practices to alleviate those burnouts. Next topic was learning. We need to ensure that all students and all teachers have the adequate level of support through continuous, meaningful professional development, mentoring, and through peer observations. And also, there needs to be opportunity to grow through relevant professional development. Finally, the last topic was the well-being. The key focus of well-being is the transparency. That will hugely impact your culture positively or negatively. You need to build a culture where you can feel appreciated and feel open to have conversations and reflect on challenging situations. Um, Staff also has to have access to support, informal or informal conversations in mental life, how to balance work life and home life, what to do, what should be done at school and left at school, and what do you take home to work on later. Finally, it needs to be naturally embedded into your culture. Um, Well-being needs to be measured and monitored, and everybody needs to feel comfortable to be supported in the way that's needed, even if that's through mental health, and provide opportunities for mental health training. And one of the articles mentioned that mental health training can be done online or in person, and both had positive um, outcomes from that. Finally, this assignment correlated with our standard because the supervision and the evaluation process is a vital part of teacher improvement, teacher retention, teacher learning, and teacher and student well-being. The resources provided share the positive or negative impacts that they can have on those various areas. Relevant. The completion of this module supports the many areas that I believe are essential in building a collaborative and professional culture. As an educator, I've had leadership that purposely made it a priority to create a culture of positive supports for professional learning. As a result, great growth took place in both the staff and the students. I've also witnessed where an emphasis has been in other areas, which those are important areas, but they did not have the same impact on the culture positively. I believe it's important to find a healthy balance between all types of support, if that's even possible. Finally, my reflection. As a future building leader, this assignment has reminded me the continued importance of teacher well-being. It is an area that needs to be continuously monitored to ensure retention of teachers as well as to create an environment of student and teacher success and growth. I will need to be aware and monitor this constantly in the staff as well as myself. And finally, here are the references that were used to complete this module. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to watching the other videos and getting to know all of you.